My name is Danny Gallagher. I'm the chairman of a very small trust in Ireland involved in the work of putting state-of-the-art computer labs into township schools. I like to think that I've got a social conscience. I am politically, I guess, a socialist. It happened as a result of a tour of Robben Island with my good wife. When we were there, I engaged in conversation with a tour guide called Shadrach Mbobo. I agreed with Shadrach that he would take me on a guided tour of the townships. He took me to a school where his brother's a teacher called Inshai Lelo, a primary school. I was reminded of my own primary school back home in Ireland in the 1950s, bereft of anything in the way of technology. And having left South Africa, I determined that I would do something to assist that school in the form of providing computer technology for the school. And I embarked upon setting up the Trust Protea Education Development Project. The following year, that was 2004, we managed to put together sufficient funding through various sources to provide a state-of-the-art computer lab with in the order of 40 workstations in that school. The school children and the teachers, through that technology, gained an excellent understanding of how technology works, and were introduced to the use of computer software for the first time for the purpose of improving their standards, their skills in mathematics. The benefit in that pilot project was that we learned a very great deal of lessons which we were able to apply subsequently to further projects that we launched here in Cape Town. I thought, well, if that can happen for that school, why shouldn't it be possible for additional schools? I had originally planned to have a single Stage 2 project with 16 schools, but I decided that was too big, so cut the project in half and staged it by having an 8-school project which started in 2010 and a further 8-school project which started in 2011. Splitting the 16 schools into 2 parts was a very important decision in hindsight. Project stages 1, 2 and 3 have been funded through the Irish State and to a very great extent by that Swiss foundation, the Human Dignity Foundation. We have been able to prove that technology can make a significant contribution to the lives of children here in your most disadvantaged schools, and that we can do it not foisting it upon them, but that they are willing to embrace it. That to us is hugely important. We've had the good fortune to have a curriculum and a facilitation or teacher training team with those skills and with the soft skills that go with it. So you don't beat people around the ears and force them into doing things. You encourage them, give them good reasons themselves for doing things, and then you give them the opportunity to flourish themselves. What I've consistently said to the schools we've supported is, we're offering you this opportunity. It's now up to you to take it. Success was achieved not through technology, but through people. Each time I come down here to see the incremental improvements that are being made, and that's what continues to drive me. One of the key lessons I personally have learned is, do not send a team of specialised IT people into a school to train them how to use the technology effectively. Rather, send a team in of ex-teachers who understand ICT.